Hi everyone, I'm Peter. On this channel I will take you on my journey to financial independence. On a regular basis I will show you my attempts to make some money. I will tell you what I've done, if it was successful or not, if I did make some money with it or not. I also will be open enough and not only tell you about the positive results but also about my failures. I will tell you about the pitfalls you have to avoid. I will tell you the things you have to do and the things you certainly don't want to do. I am not a financial advisor at all. I am an absolute beginner to this, so don't take this as an advice, but just try not to make the same mistakes as I did. And to start with, I'm going to show you my portfolio stocks. It's something I just begun with, and I will show you my portfolio and tell you why I did buy it, what I expect from it, and also tell you about the biggest mistakes I've made with it. So now let's get ready for the first episode of this channel, namely stocks. So here it is, my portfolio overview. I've tried making a nice Excel sheet, but it still needs some fine-tuning and some tinkering. As you see, I'm only using one broker called DEGIRO. It is a Dutch broker. After some research, I did choose for this one because it was by far the cheapest one and its user interface is good enough for a beginner like me. And as you can see, I have some stocks in US dollar, I have some stocks in euro, some stocks in British pounds, and one ETF. So let's get started with the US stocks. So Altria, AB InBev, Philip Morris, and Prudential Financial. I did buy my first stocks beginning of June. And as I had no idea which one to buy, I started thinking by myself, on what do you spend money? And as I am a smoker and I like drinking a beer, it was fairly easy for me to pick up my first pair of stocks. So the first one was AB InBev, which I did buy on the 5th of June by a price of $2.8 per stock. So with that one you also have to adjust the transaction costs, which are 0.5 euro and $0.000 per stock. So the transaction cost for this 15 was 0.54 US dollar. And then also I live in Belgium, and in Belgium you have to pay taxes on everything, so also on stocks. So the Belgian stock tax is 0.35% per transaction. So when you combine all this, I paid 42 euros for 15 stocks. Okay, then the next stock I did buy was PM, Philip Morris. I did buy one stock. And here, my first big mistake. I did buy one stock. And then I did see I had some leftover money and I did buy a second stock. Why a mistake? I had to pay 2 times the transaction costs and 2 times the transaction taxes. Nice. Okay, these were the two stocks the first 2 stocks I did buy. Everyone was saying that oil was very, very cheap and that now was the time to buy some oil companies. So I did buy 5 stocks of Shell, RDSE, Royal Dutch Shell, blah blah blah. And the transaction costs for Dutch and Belgian stocks are 2 euros plus 0.03%. And again, the Belgian transaction taxes. Nice. As you can see, the average cost was 15.64 euros. And as you can see, the stocks still big loss for it. So it wasn't the smartest move. And then I also heard that many people were talking about ETFs and that you had to have a part of your portfolio invested in ETFs. So what did I do? Google ETF. Google for high paying ETFs. So I did find this Vanguard one. And again, stupid from me, I didn't check the transaction costs. This one is on a German exchange. So let's check. I did pay 4.5 euro transaction costs. Very nice. Okay. Then, after a few weeks of, so these were the first stocks I did buy. Then, after a few weeks of research, I deposited some more money, and then I did find out that Philip Morris was part of the Altria group, and I did buy of some of these stocks, MO Altria group. And again, a stupid mistake. How can people be so stupid? I buy them in 2 times. So again, my average cost was, again, much too high. But yeah, my purpose in the beginning, or still is, deposit every first of the month 250 euros to invest in stocks. So I did it the 1st of July. But I became a bit smarter. I didn't invest immediately because the stock market was going up and up and up, and no, it was all too expensive for me. So I waited for a little while for a dip, and that dip came 1 week later. Also did learn about dividends, which did seem very nice to me, and I had a smart idea to have, like, let's say 80% of my portfolio existing of dividend stocks. Okay, I wanted to buy some Tesla stocks, but these were too expensive for me. So, believe it or not, I did do some research, and I did came along diversified gas and oil. So this one, DGOC. And here I did make a very, very expensive mistake. So let's go to the tab. Now, I did buy 2.26 stocks, but I explain you my mistake. First, I did buy 2 stocks, but I didn't double check the price. And guess what? The price was in GBPX, so in pennies. And I did buy it. So my transaction costs were way, way much higher than the value of the stocks I did buy. But anyway, I did buy 2.26 or 226 stocks in total. But as you can see, again, way too high, my transaction costs. And with the leftovers, I did increase the amount of my other stocks, like Philip Morris. I did buy some AB InBev in July. I did buy some Philip Morris in July. And I did buy some Altria in July. And why? Because here I like the amount of 10. So the purpose is Philip Morris, going to 5, and maybe AB InBev go to 100, because I like round numbers. And also I did buy PRU, Prudential Financial Incorporation or Incorporated, and I think I did pay a good price for it, not expensive. Now it's going up. Why did I buy this one? Pure dividend based, because it's giving out a very nice quarterly dividend. So I'm pretty happy with my portfolio. It looks pretty good to me. In total, I invested 1,200 euros. Let's see what the current value is. So the current value is now 1,222 euros. So That's an error in my mistake, a mistake in my calculations. So I made 22 euros in profit. But as you can see, in US dollars on my US stocks, almost $71 profit. Okay, Dutch Shell, not good. And the ETF, because I did buy it too high, also not good. But as you can see, on my US stocks, I'm making almost $71 profit. And as you can see, it's looking good. But thanks to the US dollar euro rate, my net profit isn't as much as it should be. But I hope better times are ahead, that the dollar will be rising against the the euro. So this one will also rise. I don't know. Oh, so I told you, this Excel sheet needs some fine tuning. So next time it will be better. As you can see or did hear, I did do no research at all. It was all, let's say, I did buy them all by my heart. So I did do no research on the financial background of these companies, or I didn't check any other PE ratios. I did only buy these stocks based on dividends. Okay, I know something about technical analysis. One of the next videos will be about cryptocurrency and my crypto portfolio. So based on my experience with cryptocurrency, I did check the historical price settings. So it wasn't a wild guess at all buying these stocks. So I think these have a good future. So I think they only can rise based on historical prices. In the next video, I will talk to you about the expectations I have about these stocks and what my future plans are with these. I hope to see you all in my next video, and if you have any remarks or questions, please leave a message below. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, see you next time.